right, what's going on, Consciouz Crew? If you guys can hear me clear, give me a 1 first and foremost before we even get started, honey. If you can hear me and hear me well, give me a nasty piece of 1, child. Give me a nasty one. TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. Thank y'all for hitting the thumbs up. Y'all know we ain't been live, loud, nor in color in a few days, child. I've had a very busy week. I had to help some of my loved ones get situated, girl. Then I just had to take in all the things that are going on in the media. So I was going to do one big hot topics, but then I said, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to spread out everything that I want to speak about, you know, incrementally so that we don't have live streams that are too long, okay? Plus, I still got a lot of ish to do. But before we even get into what we're here to talk about today on the docket, I need you guys to go ahead and hit that old nasty piece of thumbs up that so many of you beautiful people on this wonderful Friday are already doing. If you are a Bush baby or you're actively in these streets in real time and or a part of the replay gang, make sure that you guys definitely thumbs up that video. It don't cost you nothing. It's free 99. And it is one of the most significant things you can do here on this platform, aside from throw more money and dollars and coins and $100 bills all over the king, honey. Okay, thumbing up is that girl. So please thumbs up. I love you long time. Shout out to all of the new subbies. We are on our way to 50K. Could not do it without you guys. Thank you guys so much. Also, please make sure that your notification bells are set to all so that you never miss a day or hour when the king is kanging. And last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your MySpace, your Snapchat, your BGC, the Facebook, dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're now live, and we are certainly in color. Oh,
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
all right, what's going on, everybody? Because we have not been live in a few days, our notifications are going to be going out slow. So I need you guys, once again, continue to thumbs up the video, please. Thank you so much. Let me speak to the Consciouz Crew before we get into the building. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Whitney, who says CTV is the only blogger who can talk about Beyonce. Love you, CTV. Can't wait. Thank you, baby mother. What's going on, Kiki? Hey, Emma. Hey, Sabra. What's going on, Brooke? Hey, Adora. Hey, TW. What's going on, Kiwana? Hey, Charity. Hey, Cynthia. What's going on, Ema? Hey, Aaron. What's going on? We got another. It's another. Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, Brown Mama. What's going on, Shayla? Hey, old enough to know better. Hey, boo. What's going on? Hey, Tea Talk with Shay. Hey, JH. Hey, Nakia. What's going on, Miss Dunbar? Hey, Erica. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. All right, so let's get into the things, girl. I feel like I had a church announcement. I actually did have a church announcement. So we're going to be going live again tomorrow, girl. I want to talk about King Jive's recent legal win. Okay. It's a win in my book, and I know it's a damn sure win in his book, girl. So we'll be getting into all of that because you guys know that we have been supporting Jive through prayer and light, and we also helped him to retain a lawyer by funding a lawyer fee for him, girl. You know, we raised a few $1,000s. You know, I gave him a stack out of my own bosom personally, and you guys did the rest. So King Josh recently shouted us out over here, girl, and just wanted the Consciouz Crew and Consciouztv, of course, to know that he is forever grateful for aiding and abetting and just being supportive of him during his time of his litigation. So great, wonderful news. We'll be getting into the details this weekend. So shout out to King Job. So happy for him. I'm so glad he's able to put this case behind him. For those of you who have been living under a rock and don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you just go to my channel and just type in me and King Jobs, and literally the last collaboration was the collaboration in which we spoke about his lawsuit regarding a minister, a bishop, a pastor, whatever the hell you want to call him, up out of Minnesota, child. Okay, so we'll get into all of those deets and everything, child. So shout out to King Jives. Also, I feel like I had another church announcement, girl. Also shout out to King Jives and shout out to Pam Esquire. We made some strides today. You know, I facilitated a phone call between Pam and between King Jives, and they were able to really put on their big girl and big boy draws and had a very amicable, very adult conversation. And so, you know, the tension that was in the air has now been simmered and doused once again. And of course, we can thank the peacemaker, the leader, the Iyanla Vanzant of YouTube, always putting in that work and bringing the community together where we can bring the community together. So shout out to Pam Esquire, baby, for doing the work, and shout out to King Jives for doing the work. Make sure you guys subscribe to both of their platforms. They are dope content creators. All right. I think we can proceed now to get into the thing, child. Let me turn off this little music and let's get into what we here to get into, child. All right, what's going on, Rumors NT? Hey, boo. I don't even know where I want to start off at, girl, because it is so much going on. First and foremost, I want to, I guess, talk about Beyonce. Beyonce being snubbed from the Country Music Award nomination situation, child. It's been a lot of conversation, girl. You know you are that bitch when you cause all of this commotion and conversation. You guys know that it's been a lot of kerfuffle over Beyonce not being nominated for Cowboy Carter. At this year's CMA, she didn't receive even a bonus nomination, bitch. She didn't even consider a consideration, girl, okay? She never even made it to the back room to even get up on the front room projector, girl. So somebody go and get Beyonce a box of Kleenex, bitch, okay? Because I know she down there praying to them damn gargoyles and shit, trying to figure out, bitch, which blood sacrifice didn't go through, okay? So all of that's been happening, and then, of course, Matthew, thieving ass nose, steps into the damn group chat, girl, and basically insinuates that, of course, Beyonce not being nominated for this year's CMA at all for nothing, girl, for not near a spot, is due to the backdrop of racism, okay? Now, we also know that over this past few days, Nicki been going at Jay-Z neck in Rock Nation over Lil Wayne being allegedly snubbed from performing at this year's Super Bowl, which is being housed at and in New Orleans, child. It's been all that drama. We're going to be getting into all of that and breaking all that down too in another live stream. But shots were also fired from Miss Nicki to Beyonce when she said, you know, it's interesting how, you know, there's going to be a narrative about a little Miss Someone being treated unfairly, girl. And that was a dig at Beyonce. And Nicki's prophecy definitely came to fruition, girl. You know, she be worshiping the damn Baphomet, so we ain't surprised she got half of a damn third eye in the operation either. Okay? So, Beyonce been going at it. Now, I want to pull from this article that I haven't read. I don't know what the hell it's going to say, but it's an article from NBC News about why Beyonce was allegedly snubbed by the Country Music Association Awards. Experts cite a few reasons. Because you guys also know that when Cowboy Carter dropped, it got mixed reviews from fans. Some people felt like this was not a country album. This was just a Beyonce album that sounded kind of country, but it really wasn't authentically country, while others begged to differ. But nonetheless, Beyonce branding the Cowboy Carter album, at least as a country album, aesthetically, definitely opened up a huge conversation around Black artists who have been long-standing in the country genre, who have been making headwaves, and it shined a great light on them, such a light that a lot of those country artists was able to perform at this year's BET Awards, who mixed and mingled with the country genre, which was really nice to see because a lot of them have really great popping music, child. But you know, a lot of their music sounds like a blend between country, R&B, and pop, and I'm feeling like Cowboy Carter kind of sounded the same way. So if those artists can be considered country, nonetheless, you know, new school country, then I'm sure Cowboy Carter can arguably be considered country, even if it's got to be new school. But I have to be honest, I have not listened to that damn shit, honey. I feel like Beyonce done damn released so many goddamn projects, bitch, that I don't know where she is on the Richter scale. So I haven't even had an opportunity to even absorb and take in Cowboy Carter, because I ain't even finished with Renaissance. Anybody feel like they ain't even finished with the last project, girl? Like, I ain't even finished with Renaissance yet, you know? But nonetheless, I haven't listened to it, so I can't tell you whether I personally consider Cowboy Carter to be authentically country or not. I'm going to assume, though, that it sounds very like new school country, because Beyonce just, you know, she's gonna put her Beyonce-esque on it. But back to this article. Beyonce fans have been disappointed that her crossover album Cowboy Carter was shut out of this year's Country Music Association Awards nominations, but it may not have been a shock. The pop icon has been open about her feeling unwelcome in the genre. She dropped country oldie Daddy's Lessons in 2016 and performed it at that year's CMA Award alongside the Dixie Chicks. Their performance received backlash from the genre's fans, who complained that Beyonce was not a country artist. Many Black artists, aside from Beyonce, have expressed how difficult it is to break through in the country music industry because executives often cater to white consumers. However, experts say there is more to Beyonce's snub than the industry's longtime erasure of Black artists' contributions to country music. And I might add, bitch, we created the country movement. And as always, everything Black gets co-opted by everything that's white. Amanda Mary Martinez, a postdoctoral fellow in the Department of American Studies at the University of North Carolina and Chapel Hill, points to the industry's centralization in Nashville, Tennessee. Artists there are expected to pay their dues by playing honky tonks, participating in writers' rounds, and showcasing their work around the city in order to build a successful career in the genre. You listen to Cowboy Carter. Okay, I'm going to listen to it. I am going to listen to it. Quote, there's a real culture of difference where you're supposed to bow down to the gatekeepers and fall in their good graces, said Martinez, who researches anti-Blackness in the country music industry. In contrast, a rapper, Post Malone, made his first foray into country music this year and opted for a more mainstream country music sound, tapping Nashville giants to assist in his project. His latest album, F1 Trillion, includes 15 features with artists like Morgan Wallen, Tim McCraw, Blake Shelton, Luke Combs, and more. Malone, who was featured on Cowboy Carter, was nominated for 4 CMA Awards. Beyonce did not do this, nor did she have to, Martinez said. As one of the largest pop stars in the world, her career is not dependent on Nashville nor the damn Country Music Association, which runs the CMA Awards. While she created a top country album and uplifted other rising Black artists in the genre, she did not cater to the mainstream country music business. Quote, country music as an industry continues to absolutely be dominated by radio airplay. And to even be considered for voting for a CMA award, you have to have received a certain amount of radio airplay, Martinez says. Neither Beyonce nor the Country Music Association responded to a request for comment on the matter. Country radio airplay is also dominated by white men, with women comprising 11% of airplay in 2020, comprising 11% of airplay in 2022. The 19th reported last year. Black female artists had nearly zero airplay on country radio from 2002 to 2020. The Tennessean reported in 2021. So there is definitely a big ass racial divide as it relates to Black country artists damn near having to live in the Jim Crow era as it relates to pushing through the country music genre successfully. Damn. Wow. From 2002 to 2020, Black female artists had nearly zero airplay on country radio. So not only is there arguably racism involved as it relates to country music industry as a whole, but there's a big issue of sexism that's intersecting that racism. Quote, Texas Hold'em, the lead single off Cowboy Carter, reached the top of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. However, some country radio stations were slow to play the song and 16 carriages when they were released, which Martinez said is a crucial part of the CMA Awards nomination process. So despite the songs reaching the top of the Billboard of the Hot Country Songs chart, radio was slow. Country radio, that is, was slow to give either one of Beyonce's singles, Texas Hold'em and Cowboy Carter, any real publicity, which impacts, the tally up of the score as it relates to a particular industry. A number one song on the Hot Country Song chart can qualify for a Single of the Year at the CMA Awards, but voters also take into consideration top songs on Billboard's Country Airplay chart and Country Airchecks chart, according to the award website. Emmett Price III, Dean of Africana Studies at Berklee College of Music, said he was not surprised by the snub because Beyonce is a disruptor. Quote, Cowboy Carter has been considered a reclamation of country music because it highlights Black artists' contributions to the genre. Many had hoped that it would bring more visibility to Black country musicians. Price said her album was calling into question not only the historical and cultural roots of country and Western, but also how we normalize certain cultural aspects of country culture. Like many Black artists who came before her, Beyonce, Price said, has created a decision about who is allowed into the country genre. Despite her influences and her Texan roots, many people still believe she is not country. Price added that the CMA Awards reflect what the industry believes are the great representatives of the culture of that space of the genre. Country music has long been considered a genre that attracts a predominantly white audience, Martinez said, based on her research of country music marketing materials. The industry's target audience includes adults in their 20s to 40s who live in the suburbs, are implicitly white and or socially conservative. As a result, country music executives and radio programmers aren't necessarily promoting albums like Cowboy Carter because they don't believe their audience would be interested. The conversation around Cowboy Carter highlighted how much work still needs to be done to make country music industry more inclusive. Martinez said the issue reaches far beyond Beyonce. There are many Black artists in Nashville who have put in work to be recognized in the industry, but continue to be overlooked, she said. Shabuzi, who was featured on 2 songs off of Cowboy Carter and The War and Treaty, were the only Black country acts to be nominated for CMA Awards this year. Shabuzi was nominated for New Artist of the Year and for Single of the Year with his smash hit, A Bar song, Tipsy, which he performed, I believe, on this year's BET Awards. The War and Treaty were nominated for Vocal Duo of the Year. Quote, with all of the Black artists that are out now, I'm looking for more representation and more inclusion, and I don't see it, Price said. The CMA Award snub has opened up a dialogue about where the country music industry can go from here. Quote, Beyonce is going to be just fine, Price said, but what does it mean for the other perhaps Black and brown or queer artists who have been marginalized, who have been pushed to the fringes because they don't look country or they don't walk country or they don't sound country? That's the question, and I think we need to wrestle with that, Price said. So basically, girl, according to the goddamn scholars, honey, country music itself is definitely racially biased, and racism is all up and in it, and that's reflected in the damn data and the marketing and the representation of it all. Now, does Beyonce give a holy damn about whether she's nominated? Hell no. I think Beyonce has actually strived to be unconventional, to not seek her value in charts or in trophies or in awards, things that she has already articulated she no longer is interested in. She has transcended this measurement of art and is just interested in being an artist. Now, 2 things can be true at once. Beyonce cannot give a damn while at the same time, the issue of her album not being nominated for a single damn nomination at this year's CMA brings up and highlights and emphasizes the issue of racism in the industry. I am curious to listen to this album. I think that for her two singles to have hit the country charts means that somebody is recognizing this goddamn album sonically as country. I mean, both of her singles charted on the country, on the hot country charts to be exact. So somebody who judging something and who's behind the measuring rod considers it to be damn country. But it just goes to show you how you can be of literal Black excellence, which Beyonce is, an overachiever, a perfectionist, and has a musical reputation and body of work that even transcends a lot of her mediocre ass white peers, Taylor Swift. So it just goes to show you that in this system, in the words of Childish Gambino, this is damn America for Black America. So when Trump out here talking about make America great again, girl, it's never been great for Black and brown folk. It's only been a place of survival for us and enslavement for us, okay? And having to remain in a constant state of perseverance, okay? Because we got to press the gas and then some just to end up where everybody else can end up just by signing the hell up. So it's a shame and it's a damn scandal, but I am happy that Beyonce, more than likely knowing that there are some racial issues in the genre, decided to challenge that and knew that she would not probably be received, even as Beyonce. That might have actually been the point of Cowboy Carter, which was to basically expose MAGA and the white racist aspect of the country as it relates to this particular industry of the musical world. You know, Beyonce's a very clever bitch. All right. So I would not be surprised, baby, if this was the damn point. Okay. Last but not least, what I will say is that I want to know what the hell Beyonce getting ready for. Is she getting ready for this damn Jay-Z trial that's allegedly coming up, girl? Because this woman out here selling natural hair. She out here selling baby hairs. She out here selling whiskey. Her ass out here selling damn country. What Beyonce gonna be selling next? Her damn ass, bitch. What type of damn bills is accumulating over there, baby? Beyonce giving me that her ass is getting ready to haul the hell ass. Is anybody else getting that feeling? I got that feeling, bitch. I think Beyonce ass is about to haul all ass, baby. Something is coming, bitch. Beyonce selling too much shit, girl. That baby ready to pack up, girl. She ready to haul ass with the Gemini twins and Taurus and Baloney, or whatever the hell their damn names is, girl. And get the hell on, honey. Okay, so mark my words, honey. Y'all remember it here. CTV said it, baby. That if you read the signs of the time, baby. Okay, Beyonce is explaining. She is planning her damn Underground Railroad escape. Her ass is in her damn Tina Turner energy at the last chapter of What Love Got to Do with It, baby. Okay, you can always predict the future based upon the way somebody moving a damn coin, girl. It's a damn great exodus that's about to happen, honey. Okay, so thank you, Beyonce, for opening the conversation, girl. You know, if there's anything that you do, honey, okay, it is, in fact, open up the damn conversation. Now, let the authentic country Black artists take it from here, honey. Beyonce walked so y'all asses could run. More than allowed. I want to get into this Tyreek Hill situation, girl. I am seeing it. Oh, wait a minute, girl. Why the fuck is my My shit acting. Hold on. My computer is computering, girl. She got a girl Siri over here punching buttons and shit. Hold on. Let me take this shit out. Okay, you gonna act right? Oh, okay. I want to get into this Tyreek Hill situation, girl. I have, once again, I kind of been far removed from social media the past few days because I've been helping my people out. But apparently, girl, Miss Tyreek Hill done went and got his ass arrested and damn near got George Floyd out here in these damn streets, girl. I want to pull from the foxnews.com page, and I want to talk about Tyreek Hill's body cam footage from his speeding ticket arrest, girl, because apparently he done went viral, child, and they out here Black Lives Matter, and even though he did survive, he did make his game on time, he did hit all type of damn home runs and shit and celebrated accordingly, girl, because you know you can't keep building down. So let's go ahead and look at this, girl, because I'm gonna let you know right now, I got a very unpopular opinion about this, girl. Y'all know I got situational awareness, honey. So my train of thought depends on the situation. It don't depend on like a general copy and paste of thought. You know, I look at each situation and assess the damages, the behavior, the circumstances, and that is what informs my opinion, honey. And I got a very unpopular one. Let me go ahead and share my old nasty piece of screen, girl, even though I don't be doing Miss Fox, girl. Okay. Now, according to Miss Fox News, girl, Tyreek Hill alleges that police officer pinched his damn neck during arrest, trying to get me to do something to him. And I quote, Miami Dolphins star wide receiver Tyreek Hill made allegations against one of the police officers who arrested him Sunday in Miami. Hill alleged that during an interview on Amazon Prime Video ahead of the team's Thursday night football game against the Buffalo Bills that one of the officers pinched him on the neck and tried to antagonize him. Quote, what people don't know about whenever I was handcuffed behind my back, the officer was pinching me on my neck, like trying to get me to do something to him. Hill said, it's just crazy, next level crazy. Body cam footage released by the Miami-Dade Police Department did not show a full uninterrupted shot of Hill's neck during the arrest, but it did show the hands of multiple officers' hands near his neck at different times. Hill did not specifically name the police officer he alleges tried to antagonize him. The officer who put Hill in handcuffs is 27-year veteran Danny Torres. Torres has since been assigned to administrative duties. The Miami-Dade police director placed Torres on paid administrative duty after she said that she reviewed the body cam footage from officers that day. Torres' lawyer told Fox News Digital that they are demanding that the officer be reinstated immediately. Quote, we call for our client's immediate reinstatement and a complete, thorough, and objective investigation, as Director Daniels has also advocated. Our client will not comment under this investigation is concluded, and the facts are fully revealed, the lawyer said in a statement. The footage showed Hill was originally pulled over for speeding while approaching Hard Rock Stadium Sunday. Hill was told by an officer to roll down his window, and he handed the officer his driver's license and repeatedly told the officer not to knock on his window. The footage also shows the officer asking Hill to keep his window down. The incident escalated when Hill did not comply. When the officer asked Hill to exit his vehicle, the wide receiver said, I'm going to get out, as the officer opened the door and removed Hill. The receiver said, quote, I'm getting out. Then another officer grabbed Hill by the back of the neck and head area and forced him to the pavement to put him in handcuffs. Hill was released after 25 minutes when his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, arrived. Hill was then heard telling officers he would see y'all in court before re-entering his vehicle. Hill and his attorneys called for Torres to be fired in a statement released Tuesday. On Wednesday, he doubled down on that stance in a team press conference. Quote, gone, he gotta go, man, Hill said, because in that instance right there, not only did he treat me bad, he also treated my teammates with disrespect. He had some crazy words toward them, and they ain't even do nothing. Like, what did they do to you? They were just walking on the sidewalk. He gotta go, man. The incident has incited several arguments about whether Hill or the police officer was in the wrong. ESPN star Stephen A. Smith suggested Hill wasn't excused from blame, but he insisted police acted with excessive force. All right, enough of that. Let's watch the damn video. Where can I? I thought the video was up in her. Oh no, this is a screenshot. Oh, this is it. All right, let's look at this thing, child. Donald Trump exclusive. There are 3 things that you child, get this big back mother off my. Exclusively on Fox at night. All right, you guys, thumbs up, honey, thumbs up.
Why do you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why do you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window like that, though. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. Now we can lower it and talk to you. Get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm gonna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do. Keep it down. Hey, keep your window down. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down.
All right, so I'm gonna have to get some commentary, girl. Okay, so right here, girl. Okay, this nigga already get on my nerve. Now I'm gonna tell you right off the rip. What it seemed to me to be is that both of these motherfuckers was not in the damn mood. Okay, the officer that slam dunk his ass on the concrete, nor was Mr. Hill ass in the mood, honey. He was clearly running late. He had a gang. He was haul assing through the city, girl. And he had ish to do, millions to make, girl. So this was a recipe for disaster, okay? It was clear that the officer was impatient, and so was Mr. Hill. Now, this is what I also want to say. He doesn't seem to be contesting the speeding situation, which I'm happy about, because if my ass ever do 20 and a 40, 20 and a 60, 20 and a damn 80, 20 and a damn 30, I would get a damn ticket, and I don't think this nigga's Ferrari should be any damn exempt more than my ass and my damn little station wagon, my little horse and carriage, girl. Okay, getting ticketed down to the ground, baby. Okay, because, baby, y'all talking to a bitch who done had his license reinstated for a whole round, baby, because a nigga does drive like humpback, hoochie mama, baby. Yes, I haul ass. Yes, I put the interstate in danger. Yes, I will run your ass over, run through you, around you, baby. I don't play no more games on the road. Get your ass out of the damn way, baby. So, yes, God, that license has been suspended. Them points done been reducted, and my ass done had to reclaim it all back over in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Daughter. So, thank God for a second round. Okay, thank God for forgiveness. Thank God for repentance, for a second chance, baby. So I understand where Hill coming from, girl. Okay, but Hill, as the officer is telling him, and obviously trying to communicate with him, you know, you need to roll your window down, sir. You can see Hill through the glass actually putting on his seatbelt. Okay? And it's basically not being compliant. Now, why he would not be compliant, I don't know, because the officer is well within his right to ask Mr. Hill to keep his window down. Bitch, you got a ticket. I'm trying to communicate with you, and we can't effectively get this over with if you got your window rolled up and you're paying me no damn attention in the middle of a traffic stop. So I feel like Mr. Hill is completely and utterly out of damn order, and he's actually making the situation worse, because if you had somewhere else to go, baby, you just dealing with their ass and getting your goddamn ticket like you told them to give you and getting your damn license back could have happened expeditiously, baby. Had you kept that damn window down and had the conversation you need to have in order to get your ass on the way you need to get your ass on. But let's continue to listen.
Get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What part of fellas you in this car? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out. God damn, man. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. I'm getting out, bro. Too late. Too late. All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do. We are. We will. Good, bro. It is good.
Now, it's interesting listening to Mr. Hill's commentary, because when he was safely seated in his vehicle, strapped in with his hands behind the wheel and his window rolled up, he was talking all that big energy shit. He was bossing motherfuckers around. He was clearly not giving a fuck and clearly didn't want to comply, didn't want to have a conversation, didn't want to engage in the officers who were giving him a rightfully so speeding ticket for doing 20 and a however many lane. But as soon as, you know, they had to escalate the situation, because what you not going to do is hold up resources because you got a motherfucking attitude today. We're trying to get this over with. Now you rolling up the window. You strapping in your motherfucking seatbelt, bitch. We don't know whether you about to take off, whether you about to put the pedal to the metal. I'm not even sure these officers even knew who the hell this nigga was. They ain't know what the hell he was doing up in that motherfucker, what the hell was about to happen. You already done broke the law by speeding. And now you not being compliant, rolled up your window and strapped yourself in, girl. You not about to haul ass through the city and accidentally kill some damn body, kill your damn self. I also want to do the as officers is to protect and damn serve. So I also feel like they had a just and reasonable cause to get his ass up out of that vehicle. Because if I done pulled your ass over and you already on the road crazy, and then you gonna sit your ass in the car, roll your window up while I'm communicating with you about your ticket, and then you're gonna strap your ass in, and what I'm supposed to do as a member of the Protect and Serve Committee, just not assume the worst and let you speed off and cause havoc? Or assume that all your actions are about to lead to a damn disaster that could be prevented if we snatch your ass up right now. So it's interesting how once they snatch his ass up after, in my opinion, he gave them reasonable cause to do so, he then gets on that ground and turns into a whole damn lady. I'm coming, officer. I'm coming. I'm about to... Where was all that energy when this officer had on his goddamn Terminator helmet, girl, and had your license in his hand and was trying to make it do what it do, and you wasn't here for none of the shit? Where was all this feminine ass energy, girl? Where was all this submissiveness, girl? When you was behind the wheel safely in the vehicle, you know, resting on the armrest, girl, and then all of a sudden you want to turn into a lady of the night, honey. All of a sudden you want to pull out your divine feminine, baby, and you want to be submissive all of a sudden, girl, down that you face first in that goddamn concrete, bitch. It ain't making no damn sense to me. It ain't making no sense to me. I don't know what's making to y'all, but it ain't making no sense to me, girl. Mr. Hill is not giving, he ain't giving victim, girl. I'm just not getting the victim card, girl. It's based upon this footage, girl. It's very hard to empathize with Mr. Hill.
Hey, don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. Stop crying.
I want y'all to hear him. Hear his commentary, y'all. When he was here, when they was here, girl, it was big dick energy.
Keep it down.
Oh.
Keep your window down.
He was a whole man, girl. Speed up, girl. After they done got on these officers' last nerve, girl, now it's this.
I'm getting out, bro. Too late.
Wow.
Do what you gotta do. We are. We will. Good, bro. It is good. Hey, don't worry about it. I have nothing for you. Stop crying. Bro.
Now, this is wild to me. I ain't do nothing to him. What I'm honestly seeing, y'all, is a whole ratchet ass narcissist. You knowingly are driving 20 miles over the known speed limit. That's what you're doing, willfully and intentionally in the broader daylight, girl. You can't even claim you can't even see the speedometer in the broader daylight, zooming through the city. Now, even though I am a zoomer as well, girl, I am a hypocrite because I also keep my foot and I'm highly critical of other damn zoomers, bitch. Okay? Because your zooming can cause an injury of life. Too many vehicular manslaughters are taking place, girl, for one reason or another. And here it is. Not only are you wrong, you are the reason you're being pulled over. You are the reason you're being ticketed. You are the reason why this interaction is happening to begin with. But like a stone cold entitled ass narc, you're going to have an attitude about the people in place to hold your ass accountable for a law you didn't have to break. Had you been on time to begin with, there wouldn't have been no damn need to be haul-assing at the last minute and thinking that you got qualified immunity because you were damn star athlete for the Miami Dolphins, where the Dade County Miami officers thought not. And then couldn't even keep that damn energy once his ass got snatched through the damn peephole, girl. Okay, I would have at least desired his ass to commit, girl. Okay, I like committers. Okay, if you're gonna commit to just denial and you're gonna commit to big dick energy, baby, just go out with a damn bang and hold that energy from top to bottom, baby. But it was clear that he thought he had privilege because he could not sustain that big dick energy behind the steering wheel once his ass was face first, facing the damn bowels of hell and looking down at Lucifer. All that privilege, all that entitlement, all that bravado, you know, all those days at Planet Fitness, girl, all that weightlifting, honey, just shrunk up, girl. That penis shrunk and turned into a miniature vagina. And that vagina energy is what you're supposed to be mindful of, bitch. The moment you see those blue lights, knowing that they have every good legal reason to be behind your motherfucking ass, baby, you turn into a lady immediately, not in the aftermath. So I don't feel bad for Tyreek Hill in terms of his claims that he was pinched and shit. Probably so, because it was clear, because baby, based upon the last nerve that I could hear vibrating through the officers' voices, girl, I can literally hear the last nerve that they were on, girl. Okay? Based upon that, I can believe his ass probably got pinched. He probably got bit. The nigga probably got tickled. All of the damn above. Okay? So file your lawsuit, girl, accordingly. But I bet your ass be in your soft girl era the next time your ass is doing a damn 20 and a damn 40. I bet your ass will be in your feminine girl the next time your ass out there on that road zip lining it. So y'all pray for Tyreek, girl, and I'll be keeping y'all updated because I'm curious to know, girl, how all this is going to get sorted the hell out. Last but not least, child, this damn debate. Now, y'all know I had went live on what that was, Monday or Tuesday on Instagram, girl, because I was a nervous wreck. I had a lot of apprehension when it came to, you know, the way this was going to turn out, girl, because we saw how the Biden And, you know, Trump presidential debate turned out, girl. And, you know, Kamala, you know, she gives real pleasant, as I was saying, girl, she gives me real, you know, principle of, you know, the high school tea. So I just didn't know how she was going to be able to hold herself up to this ratchet ass big back bitch here named Trump, girl, because we saw the way he did damn ritualistic tribal circles around Hillary's head, girl, and all the damn junkie stunts he pulled, girl, beating the hell out of the damn Clintons for the spot, including bringing them damn people's SA victims and concubines and shit to the damn debate, baby. Trump had pulled out all the damn stops. But, you know, this is our first time seeing Kamala in action and then seeing her up against, you know, somebody who goes low like Trump. So I had my personal expectations set real low because I didn't want to be disappointed. So I just chilled out and I was just like, I'm just going to see where it goes. I hope she pulls out all of the things, honey. I hope she does a ring around the rosy on his ass. Girl, I hope that she traumatizes his ass, honey, when this is all said and done, girl. I wanted Kamala ass to stump the damn yard with Donald Trump because there's enough incriminating ass evidence to do so, okay? The debate happened, and I watched every minute of it. I watched it twice even. I listened to a little bit of commentary on it. And I thought she did okay. I'm going to be honest. I feel like Kamala performance is overrated. A lot of people are hyping her up, you know, saying she absolutely dragged. She absolutely debated down to the ground. I don't feel that she did all that. I feel like she was just better than Trump. And she did have some iconic slick ass moments, okay? When she told that goddamn man and reminded him that he got fired by 81 million damn people, girl. Oh, God, baby. The way that Trump ass turned into a red apple, girl, when she told that goddamn man that people be leaving his rallies and everybody knows that Trump, as the Obama said, girl, is obsessed with rally sizes, girl. Baby, she knew how to trigger his ass up and get his ass kerfuffled and knotted up and confused and dizzy as hell. So she was definitely playing all of the prosecutor mind games. It was cute. But I also felt like there is literally so much to be said about Trump, girl, that we could have forgot to even talk about policy altogether because she really could have taken that opportunity to polarize the American people about just who Trump is. And she has the skill set to articulate all of his legal issues, his bankruptcies, his criminal cases, the accusations against him. I was honestly hoping that Kamala was going to go so far into the damn depths of hell that she was going to remind us of that SA lawsuit that's against Trump by a woman alleging that when she was 13, that, you know, him and Jeffrey Epstein had SCX trafficked her. I just wanted her to leave a crater in this debate. I wanted people to be able to walk away with a full-fledged HD 4K painted image about just how demonstrative Trump is, just how disastrous he is as a person, his humanity. I mean, I wanted Kamala Harris to scare the hell out of every world dictator looking at this damn debate because I just felt like there was such a massive opportunity for her to come through in full-fledged Phoenix form. But she understood the assignment for the most part. It was a cute ass whipping. I would have wanted her to go harder. However, because she understood the assignment, her ass is now leading and remaining steady in the polls. She absolutely changed the minds of undecided voters And she even got a bunch of damn Republicans, baby, who are making a grand exodus from the right all the way into the left, girl. They're leaning into the shoulder leaning, girl, into the damn left, child. So first and foremost, let's get into the polling situation. Then we're going to talk about the whole Springfield ducks and dogs and cats and shit being swallowed up and fried and sauteed and peppered, girl. But the U.S. election polls, who's ahead? Basically, it's Kamala Harris, baby, okay? Her ass is ahead. Thank God, okay? Just over 67 million people tuned in to watch Harris and Trump go head-to-head in the debate in Pennsylvania on September 10th. But what do the polls tell us about who won? Okay, according to Reuters, 1,400 registered voters who had heard at least something about the debate found that 53% said that Harris won to the 24% who said that Trump won, girl. That is an ass whipping. 53 to 24%. It also suggested that Harris had a lead of 5 points over her rival nationally. Okay, 47% to 42%, up from the 45 to 41 in August, baby. Okay, so Kamala is getting her Sonic the Hedgehog on, girl. Okay, slow and steady winning the race right now. According to the YouGov poll of the 1,400 adults in the U.S. had similar conclusions of those who had watched the debate. 55% said that Harris won, and 25% said that Trump won, girl. A big-ass gap. Even so, it found no change in voting intentions, with Harris having the same lead of 46% to 45% as before the debate. There was also no bump for Harris in a morning consult poll of 3,300 likely voters that put her lead at 50% to 45%, although Trump was down 1 point from 46% in their poll before the debate. The data we have at the moment suggests that although a majority of those watching the debate felt Harris came out on top, her performance might not necessarily translate the votes because so many Americans have already made their minds up on which way they will vote. But that's not really even according to the numbers to be true. Okay, you see the national poll here, girl. Kamala in the blue. She's up by 3 points to Donald Trump's, girl. And you guys can also see here, the article goes on to say that while these national polls are a useful guide as to how popular a candidate is across the country as a whole, they are not necessarily an accurate way to predict the result of the election. That's because the U.S. uses an electoral college system in which each state is given a number of votes roughly in line with the size of its population. A total of 538 electoral college votes are up for grabs, so a candidate needs to hit 270 to win. There are 50 states in the U.S., but because most of them nearly always vote for the same party, the reality there are just a handful where both candidates stand a chance of winning. These are the places where the election will be won and lost and are known as battleground key states. And basically, they are tied up completely, girl. Okay? Trump has claimed North Carolina, Arizona, and Georgia, while Harris has claimed Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, and they're both tied up in Nevada. So they both 3-on-3 and tied up in Nevada, girl. Okay? So when we are saying, girl, this is a neck on neck, girl, this is a bumper on bumper, bitch. Okay? That this is going to be, this race and this election is probably ultimately going to be determined, girl, by the hair on somebody's chinny chin. So somebody make sure that Kamala grows a damn mustache, bitch, okay? Because we need all of the inches that we can get. Now, you guys know that the debate had some key moments, girl. One of those key moments had to do with Trump and his indignant ass VP, J.D. Vance, repeating even after being fact-checked in real time what BBC is calling the baseless claims about the Haitian immigrants eating pets, okay? Matter of fact, before we get here, let me see if I can actually pull up, because the Haitian community actually has spoken out. They are completely and utterly outraged. And I also have another video that I want to show you guys. So hold on real quick. Let me pull up the teams, shy. Cause Trump done got it damn started, baby. He done got it started. All right. Let me see here. Hold on. I think here it is. Yep. All right. I need one more video. Give me a minute. Please thumbs up the video, girl, because we're working on this Friday, girl. Isn't it a beautiful Friday, child? Y'all thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, because we do it all here. We do it all, girl. All right. Let me see. Okay, here it is. This is what I'm looking for right here. Watch full real. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Let me see. Had one overturn everything to be perfect. Oh, hold on. I don't look. Hold on. This is the wrong shit. Watch full real. Why is this not C post? Oh, okay, here it is. All right. So let's get into this duck eating claim, yeah, because there's a lot going on, honey. It's a lot going on, and it's kind of complicated. All right, according to BBC, girl, a baseless claim that illegal immigrants from Haiti have been eating domestic pets in a small Ohio city has been repeated by Donald Trump. During ABC's presidential debate, Trump said, quote, in Springfield, they are eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. But city officials have told BBC verify that there have been no credible reports that this has actually happened. Okay, now I want y'all to pay attention to language here. No credible reporting. Okay, so the things that Donald Trump is citing, yes, things have been said, but there has been no credibility, no substance, no evidence, no verification of what has been said allegedly by some of the locals. But yes, a person has went on record and said this. But once again, no credible, verifiable evidence to support such. The baseless claim had spread on social media, with Republicans vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance promoting it on X, of course. You know, let me not. The post has had more than 11 million views. U.S. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby called Vance's comments dangerous and a conspiracy theory based on an element of racism. So where did the claim even come from? The claim appears to have come from a number of different sources, which have been turned into a cohesive, though baseless story by pro-Trump social media accounts. At a August 27, 2024 meeting of Springfield City Commission, a local resident who described himself as a social media influencer launched into a speech against Haitian immigrants. He gave a long list of grievances, including that they were slaughtering park ducks for food, and accused city officials of being paid to bring in immigrants, but provided no evidence for these claims. Actually, let me go ahead and play that. Let me run that video because I have that here. Thanks to my roommates and T. Shout out to the street committee, girl, for making the team work. Let me get this post together, Greya. Okay, hold on. All right, and shout out to Nosy Whole Live, because this post is from her Instagram page, Greya. So make sure you guys subscribe to follow Nosy Whole Live over on Instagram. Hold on, I done lost the damn post. Okay, here it is. Let me see. Hold on, I need to. How do I? I guess it's all right. All right, so let me play y'all the audio of this. Let me share my screen again. Bloop, 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 bloop. Who the fuck is calling me? How doing? Oh, yeah, I have to call him back. All right, So let me go ahead and play this audio for you guys. Okay, this is that member that the BBC is talking about.
That like a guy like me has to come out from doing what I do on a daily basis to have fun, because I see what's going on in these streets, and I see you guys just sitting up there in them comfy chairs and suits, and I'm getting out here every day, and I'm broadcasting this, and you guys are just sitting up there in suits or something. Like I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans, they're running into buildings, they're running into they flipping cars in the middle of the street, and I don't know how, like, y'all can be comfortable with this. Like, I don't know, like, who's getting paid from this. I honestly feel like someone's getting paid from it in the background. You got a bunch of people on the bus getting dropped off at a gas station to come down here. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me this morning at the welfare office that really need something. And it's nothing but immigrants over there. And I don't even want to, seem like I'm coming down on the immigrants, because it's the people that's bringing them down here. Because wherever they're at, that's what they're used to, bro. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them. Like, y'all get the Highway State Patrol down here every week, and then y'all get...
I mean, here, y'all already paying for it from the damn Chinese restaurants, girl. I've been hearing about this since I've been a kid, girl, how every time we was eating damn teriyaki and eating shrimp, lay long ling, and all this other damn shit from the damn China Hut, girl. Everybody was like, girl, y'all know y'all munching down on damn duck and munching down on raccoon and munching down on ostrich and kittens and puppies and shit, ain't it? Now, this caused outrage, of course, from the Haitian community. So they have been dragging down boots. So listen to the Haitian community's response as Haitian community activists express their highest festivity regarding Donald Trump's claims over pet eating. Girl, this is a mess.
Very disturbed by these comments because J.D. Vance, instead of retracting and apologizing, he's doubling down and changing his story and saying, oh, constituents are calling my office saying that they saw someone eat a dog or cat or ate Garfield. I don't think so. He's lying. I asked the media to reach out to Senator Vance and ask him for the records of his legislative office. We want to see what constituents are actually saying these lies. Reba, who works in my office, we record the phone number and name of every person that calls our office. That's what a legislative office is supposed to do. And so we're going to ask J.D. Vance, show us the proof. Right. Because there is no proof. You're a liar. You're lying about such good people. That's un-Christian. How dare you? How dare you go to church? You don't deserve to be a senator. That's right. And I'm asking Elon Musk. I know you were in space today, but honestly, you act like a... Very disturbed by these comments because space cadet, how dare you double down on these lies and spread these fallacies and spread these lies through Twitter or X or whatever you call it. You're not even American. You're South African, and the allegations are that it was a South African who was taking the goose and the geese, or whatever, the duck. So these statements are completely false. And there's no way they could justify it or verify it. Thank you. Space cadet, how...
Country, and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. As far as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason.
Okay, so there's that. Now, here's the thing, okay, because I'm a very reasonable person, okay, sometimes probably too damn reasonable. Of course, I would agree that you can't be eating no goddamn body's pets. All right. However, I'm going to be honest. I did not believe Raekwon or whoever the hell this nigga is in this damn. Let me go back to him, girl. Who was sounding off, girl. I do not believe Raekwon, Deshaun, Tukey ass, Because it did sound like he was insincerely reaching, girl. It sounded like he was literally just trying to find commas to put behind his plight to get something done about the immigration population, girl. And it sounded like he was just intentionally trying to rev up the stakes in order to escalate concern and emergency about these bust in immigrants, girl. Now, while I do not agree, and I completely stand for everybody who owns a pet, everything that got a tag on it, baby, okay, everything that's domesticated, that belong to a family, etc., girl, should be off limits for being your lunch. However, you know, it's really hard to take this claim seriously in a country where people literally hunt for a living. They hunt, as Teresa said. In the country, baby, we do ducks, turtle soup, cow, goats, pigs, raccoons. I'm from the damn country, honey. We do what we got to do. My father routinely hunts, willfully, intentionally hunts for rabbit, instead of taking his ass into Walgreens, baby, and buying his ass a pack of Bologna. Okay? Americans literally pluck animals out of their natural habitats and put their ass on a frying pan. So to make it seem like the Haitian community is out here savage as hell and literally doing something that American people are not doing it, but branding it as domestic and civilized, there is no difference in principle. If you hunting your damn food, catching your damn food out of the damn wild, you go fishing, you go catfishing, baby. You go raccoon hunting, squirrel hunting, like, baby, this is what hunters do. Deer, orangutan titties, baby, anything might end up on your goddamn plate in this damn country. So I can't say that it would be an issue for me if, because this is what I will give Tukey ass. It might be true that some Haitian immigrant girl was munching on, you know, a stray something, girl, a stray cat, a stray dog, or a wandering damn duck. But if those animals did not belong to people, and those were just animals, girl, doing what animals do, and these Haitians did what it is they did and had to do, girl, then, hey, it ain't no different than every other American hunter, girl, who out here setting bear traps and deer traps and squirrel traps and rabbit traps and bat traps and all type of other damn shit for they damn aphrodisiacs, you know, eating all that damn freaky shit, bitch. I'm plant-based, okay? So I ain't got to worry about catching no damn duck, bitch, and rounding up no goddamn litter of kittens, honey, for a snack, okay? Okay. But I do think it's a bit hypocritical. Also, I want to know why Tukey ass sitting here dressed like a damn blood. If he was so damn outraged and found, you know, a Haitian immigrant just chomping down, girl, on cat bones to just be so outrageous, once again, courtesy of the fact checkers from the debate and the fact checkers of this whole situation, why is the city council, not even the city council, girl, why is it that, what am I looking for? Why is it that the U.S. National Security Council spokesman, John Kirby, saying what he's saying, and the city officials have no record of nobody calling in and reporting these incidences? So Tukey here is outraged enough to get dressed, girl, like he from Boys in the Damn Hood, to show up at a city council meeting, but wasn't outraged enough to pick up his phone, which was a lot less energy, baby, to report these incidences to local authorities. I'm going to go on record and say, I do not believe Tukey. I don't. He sounded like he was reaching. It ain't nothing on record to verify, to clarify. These people are just talking shit and using these things apparently as talking points. But because they're not actually real in reality, there is nothing to call in. You can't call in a lie because it's going to check out to be a damn lie. So the only thing they can do, girl, in an attempt to get the immigrant population of their cities and towns and states situated and regulated, is by running amok on the microphone at these town hall damn meetings, okay? But let's go back to the BBC article. It goes on to say that a claim about a cat being unalived by Haitian immigrants was made on a Facebook post focusing on crime in Springfield and attributed by the poster to the friend of a neighbor's daughter. Now I want to show you guys this as well, because this is another incident that's been mulling around, honey. Okay, this was another video that was circulating along with, you know, Tuki's speech, girl, his Tuki Luther King speech, baby. Okay, at the Springfield Council showdown, girl. This was the second video that was circulating that was being parodied as that of a Haitian immigrant girl who was caught with, you know, cat remnants all around her mouth and lips, baby, okay? Courtesy of the Daily Mail. Police in Ohio have released grisly footage of a woman who allegedly stomped on a cat's head before feasting on it. Alexis Farrell, 27 years of age, was found with fur on her lips and blood on her hands when police were caught by shocked neighbors. This comes after Donald Trump's claims of Haitian migrants killing and eating pets. Okay, before we read further, let's watch this cheer. Let me blow my screen up, honey. Move the comment, child. All right.
Did you eat that cat?
She had cat hair on her mouth.
Someone got rubber gloves. She's covered in blood.
On Friday, August 16th, a 911 call was made by a distressed cousin after watching her relative's disturbing live stream on Facebook.
911, where's your emergency?
I just was watching a live video of my cousin on Facebook. She killed a cat and is eating it.
Cops instantly attended the scene to find 27-year-old Alexis Talia Farrell kneeling before a deceased cat in front of her neighbors.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Stand up.
Alexis Talia Farrell has been put into custody, where an arraignment of a $100,000 initial bond was set.
Did you eat that cat?
All right, now let's continue to read the caption because this is where shit get good. Farrell, the only person known to have eaten a cat in the state, was identified as what? An American-born person living in Canton. Okay? Not a Haitian illegal immigrant or a Haitian refugee, but this is one of our own, bitch. Identified as an American-born individual living in Canton. Her bond has been set at $100,000 and she is set to face a judge on October 15th. She has entered a plea of not guilty due to insanity. Okay, so that's her story, and her black ass is sticking to it, bitch. Okay? So, when we last spoke about, I think we had a big conversation the last time we spoke about what was going on with politics at that time. This might have been, what, a week or two ago? You know, I was saying that I believe that there's a lot of xenophobia that is present and that is overlapping the actual issue of us having unregulated borders, having an influx of people fleeing, you know, their country in an attempt for resource, etc. I would never deny the facts. Obviously, America could not sustain itself without order. So, you know, any type of chaos always needs to be regulated accordingly and properly. But I have also seen within the issue of unregulated border control and the issue of undocumented immigrants savaging the streets of New York, taking over LA, the rise in these foreign gangs that are dominating communities, that this has also been an issue that has been co-opted by people who are xenophobic and racist as hell. And they're just using the circumstances of the border and the gang violence and all the things that are going on as a vehicle for their xenophobic plight. And that's very unfortunate, you know, because fake news and propaganda get spread this way in order to gaslight the American people into unnecessary fear. It's unnecessary fear mongering, and it really distorts what the real issues are. It makes it very difficult for us to address the actual issue when it's so mulled over by propaganda. Here it is. This video was peddled around social media as evidence that Haitian immigrants are around here eating y'all damn chihuahuas and pit bulls, girl. Okay, and just running through Springfield and Ohio. Now, Ohio, I will say, girl, I don't know what's in the damn water. I don't know what's in the air, bitch. I don't know what's in the food. But there is a different type of crazy that does come out of Ohio. So even this American gnawing on a damn cat, girl, as if she is sacrificing to lunar energy, girl, in the night sky. It looked like to me, girl, she performing a damn ritual, a damn blood sacrifice. Hell, she might have sacrificed the goddamn cat, bitch, in order for the gods to bless us, girl, with more food stamps, honey, more access to food, honey. Okay, girl, she might have been down there doing the work of the damn pagan gods, honey. Okay, to make things well, who damn knows? But nonetheless, fake news, Haitian immigrants are not around here, girl, doing the things that the people around here saying that they doing. And we do need to regulate the border, and there needs to be some order in the court. Now, Kamala Harris did speak about the border situation. Donald Trump was put on the spot about why he did not sign and green light the bipartisan deal that Kamala and Joe, were collaborating on Republicans with in order to add 1,500 more agents at the border and all of this and all of that. And Donald Trump basically just deflected by saying, why didn't she do this, or why didn't they do this, when they had a chance to do so. And I'm going to be honest, when the question was brought back to Kamala about why her and Joe waited basically until the final hour, to retrieve Cinderella's glass slipper, baby, she ain't do no damn better in pussy popping around the issue. And when I've listened to Kamala Harris in past about what's going on with the border and all of that kind of shit, I've heard her speak from a very empathetic and empathic perspective about how she just, can't stand, she just can't live with herself turning away mothers and children and separating these families, and she just can't stand it. So I'm going to assume that her and Joe have not been able to prioritize order over their empathy, because two things can be true at the same time. I can feel sorry for you, and I cannot open the door for you. Not in this way, not by these means, at least. And as a result of Joe and Kamala having a big old heart and letting these folk in because they just can't stand to see these, you know, families distress and these people be in their impoverished, war-torn, stricken, you know, gang salvage communities, it has costed the American people, which is not fair. And I too empathize deeply with refugees. I deeply empathize with illegal and undocumented immigrants because, bitch, you cannot tell me that I'm not gonna jump the wall, bitch, if the shoe was ever on the other foot. Girl, if America ever went down in flames, girl, I'm hauling ass legally or illegally into Mexico by any means necessary, girl. If the shoes were reversed, I can't blame these people for running. Who the fuck can normalize poverty? Who the fuck can normalize violence? Who can normalize the type of shit that these people are running from? I would be running too, girl, legally or illegally, but running none the damn less. However, we have a government for a reason. We do have law and AKA order for a reason. And as much as our hearts may want to do things, because that's a natural response to having a conscience, if we know that listening to our heart will bring the house down because the house cannot sustain it, the resources cannot sustain it, the system is not built to accommodate it, not at least now, then we have to make a head over heart decision. So, no slide to Kamala and Joe's administration, but you know, I'm not so far up Kamala's or Joe's ass to not be critical and to not be able to make a critical judgment and assessment of things that I believe they are dropping the ball on. I don't believe that there's any administration that is perfect, and I am not going to expect Kamala's administration to be perfect. I'm not going to expect Joe. I ain't never expected nobody's to be perfect. All these administrations got their strengths, got their motherfucking weaknesses. But the other reality is, even if it came down to the final hour, Trump ultimately blocked that deal. And yet he's screaming about salvage, refugees, and immigrants destroying the American people. And what is so fucked up and diabolical about that is that I can argue that the reason why those immigrants are running through the streets and piling up the New York streets and piling up LA and being, you know, busted into Springfield and Ohio is a matter of their heart. The issue with Trump is that Trump's ego is so massive and his desire to win is so enormous that once again, we have a clear example and receipt of Trump choosing himself over what's actually in the best interest of the American people. Because obviously, yes, if he had signed and greenlit that bipartisan deal, it would have been one less talking point he would have had to argue against his opponents. However, if he gave a fuck about the American people, as he claimed, let's make America great again, he's for the people. Even if he would have had to substitute that issue by finding some other issue to hold them to task for, his ass would have signed that deal because it was in the best interest of the country he wants to make great again. Now remember, this is the same big back bitch that also did not tell us about Carisha 19 for 3 whole months. His administration knew that shit landed. They knew that shit had hit the American streets and did not even inform the damn people about this shit for the first quarter of a whole year. And yet this is the man who out of his mouth is saying he loves his country, he loves the people, but consistently, willfully, and intentionally, with no substantive agenda, no substantive reason, but based on pure egotism and opportunity and shallowness, chooses himself at the expense of the condition and the quality of the very country that he once again wants to so-called restore and make great again. If I have to choose between an administration that has a heart and makes some questionable intellectual decisions based upon having a bigger humanity versus an administration that lacks a total humanity, and it's all about the capitalism and the patriarchy of it all, I would at least want to drown in the name of all things good than to drown in the name of all things evil. Because that seems to be the dilemma here that we're smashed in between when it comes to Joe and Kamala and Trump and his Project 2025 shit. It is very possible that the country will get nowhere with the both of them. But the decision we do have is the way we want this shit to end, baby. Do I want to go down in a beautiful poetic glory in an attempt to do the right thing, knowing it's going to cost us, or to literally sign up to go to hell in a handbasket by intentionally trying to destroy people's lives at the expense of a person bettering and leveraging themselves? I'd rather have the poetic apocalypse of the Dems in this case than to have the demonic Illuminati blood pack apocalypse that's going to come from the right of the Trump administration. That's me. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you what else I felt Kamala fell flat at, which is articulating policy. She told us a lot about what she wanted to do without describing to us how she, in fact, was going to get that shit done. And Trump gagged her a few times, especially when he talked about the Senate as it related to the whole federal abortion, state abortion situation, and how she don't even have the fucking numbers to get it done to begin with. So there's no need for a conversation even. But then Trump was equally terrible because he didn't even have a complete vision about what he at least wanted to do. Like Kamala, his response was, I ain't the president yet, and I ain't essentially thought this shit through yet. We'll figure it out once I become president. So once again, you know, as I really think about the left and the right, I'm like, yeah, it's possible that we're going to get nowhere with either one of these camps. And there's only the small marginal line that gives one a leg up over the other. And that's that, at least in this case, the left has a vision, even though they cannot articulate how the fuck they're going to accomplish it, while Trump don't even know what the fuck he wants to do while also knowing he was coming to a debate. He knew he was coming to sell himself to the American people, and still did not do the homework, did not do the prep work, just didn't do anything. And you know why Trump didn't do anything and why he had the audacity to answer that question the way that he did, which is basically, we're going to figure this shit out once we get there. When they asked him about Obamacare, oh yeah, we're going to undo Obamacare because Obamacare is so terrible, but we have no idea how the fuck or what the fuck we're going to put in place of it. But it's so terrible that it needs to be absolutely obliterated, and I'm going to get rid of it, but I don't know how and what to replace it with. What the fuck would the alternatives be? And the reason why Trump has no actual answers and why he likes to resort to ad hominem attacks, why he likes to result in name calling, even in this debate, which focuses on the pending election, going up against Kamala, he was still obsessed with talking shit about Joe. Joe is somewhere, girl, taking a long nap and allowing his damn his goddamn stunt double girl to pooch around the goddamn country. And you still sitting here talking about this damn man and talking about how he likes to be at the beach more than he does like to be at the White House. And that comes from a president who took more vacations and more paid leaves than any other American president in history. That would be Trump ass, who spent most of his time and most of his 4 years on the golf course, surfing, playing pickleball, and doing all or nothing but scrummaging through damn papers. Blank papers at that. But the reason why Trump came unprepared and could not answer and hasn't figured a goddamn thing out is for two reasons. For one, he's only after power. You can tell and identify somebody who's only after a position and only after power because there is no substance behind their drive. That's why all you got to do is start asking questions. And the person who's just after the optics of it all, they're only after the shallow aspects of it all, have nothing to say. He just wants to top for qualified immunity because, you know, he has all these pending ass cases, girl. So he needs this more than anybody because it's what's going to save his ass from potential jail time. Save his ass from all of these legalities that are pending. But there's another reason why he is unprepared. It's because he's not really unprepared. Their plan has already been exposed, which is Project 2025. But because Project 2025 leaked before it was supposed to, and then it got epic backlash from the collective, he now can't peddle Project 2025, even though a lot of his policies are still verses that are being pulled out of the Project 2025 pages. So now, because they didn't prepare for an alternative, they haven't had time to co-wangle what the fuck they're going to do, what the fuck they're going to say in absence of not being able to speak about Project 2025, which was their hope and dream. So he's actually not unprepared. Project 2025, as Kamala, is what their vision is for the country. And Donald Trump looks honestly insane as hell, even trying to distance himself from Project 2025, considering how many people on his board, his administration, actually single-handedly wrote Project 2025 and authored and constructed Project 2025. And that's why, once again, in all of his rallies, yes, he's not saying Project 2025, but if you read Project 2025 like we've read it, then you know that he's still talking out of the book of Project 2025 without calling it Project 2025. So now he empty-handed and he mute and he can't really speak to any policies because he can't use the book of shadows that he initially was going to use as a reference, because once again, by the grace of God, that shit leaked. Their agenda got exposed. And now he's had to attempt to pussy pop and backpedal and distance himself from Project 2025, but it's also left him handicapped because they didn't plan anything else in the alternative. And Kamala clocked his ass on it. She clocked his ass. So, once again, my bar is set very low. What I can say is that I do like Kamala. I like what I believe she stands for. I like her attempting to be a reformist. I don't know if she identifies as an abolitionist, but definitely she obviously is a reformist. I am too a reformist. I'm an abolitionist. I believe in reforming the government, the criminal justice system. I think she has a heart. But, you know, if I have to be really transparent and honest right now, it's really hard for me to take any type of political figure seriously, especially when it comes to the grand political puppeteers of the presidency, because I think we're all intelligent enough at this point and we're all informed enough at this point to know that the presidents are just mascots and that there is another government that is actually controlling the world. So I don't believe that our presidents even have enough actual freedom and liberty to truly be personally agenda driven. It's obvious why we've gotten nowhere, no matter who the fuck we voted into fucking office. I do believe in local voting. I do believe in voting for your local mayor, senator, all of that great stuff. Those people have a lot more individual wiggle room, even though there is some corruption and shadowing going on there too, but they have a lot more independency than people like our presidents do. So I don't know what the plan is for Kamala in the grand scheme of things. It absolutely could be what people are accusing it of being: communism, Marxism. But the more you ascend in power in this system, the less autonomy you have as a person. You can't be at the top with autonomy. That's just not the way this system is set up. It's just not. And this is why presidents and leaders have been assassinated when they have attempted autonomy, when they have attempted to derail, when they have attempted to go off script. They've been scandalized, they've been assassinated, etc. You only get a smooth run through by being complicit and being compliant with whatever the actual agenda is. So I don't have the bar set high. Just on a surface level, I don't like Trump. He is terrible socially for this country. And even if Kamala and Trump are going to be both agents of chaos, playing their respective roles in the grand scheme of the few people that are actually running the fucking world, my decision to vote Kamala Harris is that I've already lived through a Trump era. And I've lived through the MAGA era. MAGA was so intense and violent and terrorizing that it had damn celebrities like old boy from Empire having to do fake psyops, you know, just to bring attention to MAGA. That's how desperate minority people were during the MAGA era, during the Trump era. Trump had pale people out of their fucking minds. Them motherfuckers were so entitled. The way they were unaliving, the way they were ooting melanated people and melanated children for simply knocking on the wrong door, pulling up into the driveway to make a U-turn. I'm talking about black people were literally living in Jim Crow when Trump ass was trumping. Girl, I would not be considered if Trump literally is symbolically one of the damn angels of the book of Revelations who's blowing the damn 6th trump or the damn 5th trump, girl, because his ass was trumping. So because I know what sick ass, low vibrational, indoctrinated ass, privileged, country, out of touch ass Pale Americans are going to do if their mascot attains power again, yeah, my vote is for Kamala. Just so that I can have a better social experience. Because we all got to live amongst Pale America, whether we like it or not. We don't have the liberty of only having a black ass experience in this country. We co-mingle, we co-work, we cohabitate with pale folk. So my vote for Kamala is not rooted in me thinking she's going to save the world and she's going to save this country. Once again, my expectations are very low. That is not what I'm voting her in for. I'm voting her in based upon what I've already lived through and what I'm not going back to, if I can help it. Whatever reasons you guys are voting for the left or the right for, God bless y'all. I hope to God y'all are making the best decision you can make. I don't think there's going to be a right decision. You know, because like I said, I could see it turning out apocalyptic with either administration. But I hope at least when you cast your vote that you are as clear of conscience, you have assessed the things of the things to the best of your ability, and that in your heart you are at peace. Because we're all going to have to reflect back on that vote when whoever wins is done. And we can control what nobody does once they in. Our vote only gets them in. Whether they will continue to listen, it's not up to us. Whether they will do the things they promise, it's not up to us. You know, unfortunately, there's only but so far in this where it just becomes a matter of faith. And we just have to hope that the people that we voted for do what the fuck they say that they're going to do. So God bless y'all. And this election coming up, Trump also has said there won't be a debate. Of course, he got shook at the girl. Once again, I thought the debate could have been better. I thought that Kamala could have slammed him more, but nonetheless, it still resulted in traumatizing his ass. He don't want to debate her ass again, and that's going to work in her favor, because if this is the last time that we're going to see them face off, this is a pretty good last time. If this is the last image of Trump that we're going to see, this absolutely is going to benefit Kamala, and it's looking like Kamala is going to take the White House. Not by a long shot, but nonetheless is going to take the White House. Thomas Johnson says, don't forget about Trump's buddies, the Proud Bays, that part. I already got my passport, and I'm already have a plan to move if Trump ass gets reelected, on period. Food expert says, in Hawaii, they worship Kamala. We had a Consciouz Crew member who just relocated to Hawaii. I wonder how he's doing. Teresa says, my kids and I already have an exit plan. Thank God when I traveled, I made friends on period. GB says, I am voting Trump, but I wish we had better choices. Absolutely. Also, I am in a swing state, so I have carefully came to my decision. Okay, and see, and that's all that I can really ask for. You know, whether people are going to vote Trump or vote Kamala, I just hope that everybody is just clear about their voting and are doing it from as much of an informed perspective as they possibly can. Because in either way that this goes, I think we have embarked upon the unknown. I don't know what to expect from a Kamala administration, and I already kind of know what to expect from a damn Trump administration, but I think either way, we're ultimately embarking upon the unknown. So a clear conscience. So y'all let me know what y'all thought, girl. This was a great live stream. And you know what? I'm glad I only chose 3 topics because I figured, girl, this was going to last this long, honey. Okay. So we'll be back. I told you guys I'm going to do hot topics incrementally because there's been so much going in the news. We're going to have to come back and talk about Shannon Sharp and his ass clapping cheeks, girl, on Instagram Live, and then lying about it, and then admitting to it allegedly, girl. It's just been a mess, honey. We gotta talk about let me see what's up in this thing. Hold on. Because I sent myself a whole we gotta talk about the Super Bowl drama. That is a hot, stinking ass mess. We gotta talk about, let me see what I had pulled up in my thing, honey. Hold on. Let me see, because I be sending myself all type of shit to put on the damn docket. Shannon Sharp, Super Bowl drama. Let me see what all I sent myself. We gotta talk about P. Diddy, girl. Y'all know Dawn from Danity Kane, girl. She done filed her lawsuit, girl, and she is bringing Neo and Usher ass into the chat. We gotta talk about that. We got to talk about this lawsuit against Diddy from this damn inmate. You know, he got a default judgment of $100 million, child. Diddy in a damn prison. We got to talk about Damon Dash's teeth falling the hell out, girl. We got to talk about Tory Lanez's recording equipment being seized, girl, in a cell block raid. I mean, girl, it's just messy out here, child. We got to talk about Scarface. The rapper Scarface, addressing people who are questioning if she's trans or not. Girl, we gotta get into all of that. It's just been a lot, girl. So we'll be back. All right. I love y'all. Thumbs up the video. Oh, Tyler, if y'all want to talk about Tyler, okay. Rate, okay. What about Tyler Wanna? Because it's kind of a few things going on. Okay, Tyler and Haley. Okay, we can talk about Tyler and Haley and that's a mess. How am I award? Who, bitch? Period. Okay, so y'all thumbs up this video, subscribe, share. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and I will see y'all in the next upload. Bye.